What's up, guys, and welcome to this episode of the King's Corner, where today I'm going to be reviewing The Killer. This is directed by David Fincher and stars Michael Fassbender as the killer. We don't know what the guy's name is, but he's the killer. And look, you watch this film, and this is what I got from it. Now, I feel like this is a movie that a lot of people are going to get different interpretations from because not everything is spoon fed to you. And I do appreciate that with any film. If things aren't spoon fed to you, like the information, and you just kind of have to make what you will of it, I do like that. So, this movie, what I got, Michael Fassbender is this assassin who, he's like a hitman type guy, and he's got stuff all around the globe, not just the US, but the entire globe, where he's got IDs, guns, all sorts of stuff, safe houses everywhere. So when one hit goes wrong, the people who hired him, they take revenge, and someone he loves gets seriously injured. So now the film's story is he's got to take revenge on anyone involved with, you know, the people that came and hurt his loved one. So that's what I got from it. I could be completely wrong. Maybe that's not even what this movie is about. But because there's not like a lot of dialogue between characters. The most of the dialogue is what you hear Michael Fassbender just narrate. You hear what he's thinking inside of his head, which I really appreciated. It was like kind of like Patrick Bateman from American Psycho, but like times 10. Uh, the whole film is just basically him narrating what he's thinking. So I did like that aspect of it, and I think this movie. Look, is it a slow burn? Yeah, there's not a ton of stuff that happens in this film, but Michael Fassbender, he plays it extremely, uh, melancholy kind of performance. He gives a very focused performance, but he doesn't have like a lot to do because from the beginning to the end of the film, he does basically the same thing. He's playing very one note. And I don't think that's a bad thing for this performance. This is kind of the character that he is. Um, there's maybe one semi-emotional scene, but he doesn't really. I don't know. I just feel like he's very one note throughout the film, but it's not a terrible thing. It's just like, okay, this is the kind of guy that he is. So I thought that David Fincher's direction was terrific. I thought that the way that the movie is shot is beautiful. I thought it looks really incredible, and I can see this getting a Best Cinematography nomination. I thought it was great. I thought the score, done by Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, I didn't think the score was very memorable, but it plays in the film, and it just sort of is just it's there, but you don't notice it's there. But it works for the scenes that the music is in. So I do think that's a positive thing. I don't think it's one of their best scores, but I do think that it worked for this movie, and it kind of played like a chameleon within. There's a really cool hand-to-hand combat scene that takes place in the middle of the movie that I thought was really well staged and really well choreographed. And Tilda Swinton has a small role in this, to where she's got just this little monologue. I mean, she's great in anything she's in, but I was thinking like, wow, this could be like an Anne Hathaway type situation from Les Miserables, where she gets nominated for Best Supporting Actress for this movie. It's never going to happen. I mean, I just doubt that it's going to happen because I don't think this movie is being acclaimed and talked about as much. But she's incredible in this movie. In the small role she has, she is fantastic, and she is a standout. Um, but at the end of the day, look, the end of the film, it's a little, I wouldn't say disappointing, because I wasn't really expecting a big bombastic ending. But the ending was just like, okay, that's where we're at. We did what we had to do. It's a little questionable, the ending, but overall, I did really like the film. and I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars. This is something that surprised me. I didn't know how I would feel about it. The trailers sort of led this to be sort of a fast-paced sort of thriller. When it's not that, it's much more of a noir type, slower build type movie, uh, which takes us across the globe to his different sort of safe houses to do hits on people that have wronged him. So that's where I'm at with The Killer. Guys, comment down below. Did you see the film? It's on Netflix now. What'd you think about it? Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We got more reviews coming in the future. We've got The Marvels coming out. I want to see that soon. It's actually out already, so I want to see that soon. The Prime Video. Wait till that drops. Killers of the Flower Moon. And I do, in fact, believe we are heading out to the cinemas tomorrow to see Wish. If you guys have been watching the channel, you know that I have a 7-month-old baby, almost 8 months, and we used to be able to take him to the theater during the day when there was less people in there, but now he's very active and he's very sort of baby jabbery, very talkative in that sense. So we just can't do it anymore. If someone's going to come to the house for a little bit and watch him, sure, but that's only happened very few times. So, uh, yeah, that's where we're at. So, you know, we wait till a lot of this stuff hits streaming, hits digital or physical media. So we just got Saw X, Expendables 4, and Equalizer 3 in the mail. So that's all on the watch list as well. So, guys, thank you so much for watching my review of David Fincher's new film, The Killer, in this brand new episode of The King's Corner. And until next time, over and out.